Right. Guest time now. 2 for the price of 1. Here we go. Chances are, if you ever enjoyed anything on the telly, our next guests were probably in it. They're now starring in your new favourite film that you haven't seen yet, but you will. Mother's Pride. It's out on Friday. So fetch the balloons and prepare your swoons. It's James Buckley and Martin Clunes. This morning.
We're very good.
The sun is shining.
Isn't it?
Yeah, TalkSport have warmed you up.
Yeah.
Okay, how was that? Did they know anything about the film?
More than us.
Yes.
All right, well, Tilly's been to see it. I've seen the trailers. I saw the One Show film.
The which?
The One Show film. You made a One Show film, a behind-the-scenes film.
We did, yeah.
Did we? Yes, we did.
No, you introduce it.
Did I?
On set.
Yeah,
It was really good.
Hey, I'm versatile.
Yeah, you were on the One Show.
I was on it, yeah.
Is that your first time one showing? Or?
No, I've been on it a couple of times.
Yeah.
It's really quick, the One Show.
Yeah, it flies by, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right, so the film is out on Friday, Mother's Pride. The test screenings have gone through the roof, haven't they? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, they're in the high 90s.
It's so great. Learning so much.
Yeah. So, do you want to frame it for people who don't know about it?
You do it, because I was a bit off-putting on TalkSport.
No, because, what you said was true. I mean, it's about a pub, basically. It's about a family.
Let's just put a pin in that. Right, because I heard what happened on TalkSport, right? So if you set off on the wrong foot with this, it sounds really depressing, doesn't it?
It does a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's not at all.
Not remotely.
No, it's a very uplifting, positive film. But it does start. It does start in quite a depressing place.
Hang on a minute, we just got out of that bit.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm a bit sad at the beginning because I lost my wife and we're down on our uppers. We've got
Single
no money.
parent for different reasons.
Single
both
parent.
your parents.
Yes.
So you play single parent as well.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the young daughter.
Right.
Yeah.
But we're trying to sort of we're running this struggling pub.
Yeah. In a beautiful village.
Oh yeah.
Really lovely,
Okay, a tale of two pubs because the pub opposite is posh and doing really well.
Yeah.
It's like kind of gastro pub kind of deal.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm answering all the.
You're doing it all brilliant.
No, it's
Come on,
great.
Keep going.
No, thank you.
No, crack on.
No, this is brilliant. I love this.
No, please.
No, because I genuinely can't really remember, to be honest, a lot of it, to be
That's
honest
the thing
with
about the
you.
movies,
I
isn't
just
it?
have
So long ago.
an image of sunshine and there's Disco Morris dancing in it.
Is it a bit Bake Off? Has it got that kind of vibe going on?
Possibly,
You
I
know.
suppose so. With Miles
Nice
Jupp and
village.
the
Bit of
judging,
bunting.
judging
Yeah.
the beer, the real ale people judging the beer.
Right, okay, let's talk about that. So there is a festival.
Yes.
There's a festival in it. There's a sort of village festival. But also you go to the big pub and beer show, don't you?
Yeah, so
Where is that?
We decide that to get ourselves out of Stuck, we're going to create our own ale.
Do you go to Olympia?
We do. We
Right.
end up.
I don't. I'm in hospital. I had a heart attack. I brought it down again. Sorry.
Not really. You didn't really.
I didn't really.
Such a
no.
good actor, though, isn't he? If you see Wuthering Heights, best thing, isn't it? By the way, everybody else is great, and it's just that he happens to be even greater than everybody else. Have you seen it?
I've not seen
Oh,
it. No.
so good. He is so good in it. Nobody told me he was in it, right? And you go,
Were you disappointed
"Oh my God,
initially?"
No, I was like, Martin Clunes in it. No, am I seeing a different version? Nobody's talking about. And then he steals the whole blimmin' film.
what
You're
he does.
so good. Anyway, more about that in a moment.
Thank you.
So this
This is the second best film of the year.
the big pub and beer exhibition. I've been to that. You went to the Real One while it was happening. You were filming at the Real One.
So
No.
they went when it was on, and
Yeah.
they just filmed shots. and
sneaky
then
film
yeah,
people.
yeah, sneaky
Yeah.
film people.
And then they sort of mocked it up in where was it? Bristol or something like that.
yeah,
I
in
think.
Bristol.
They did a really good job of making it look like
Yeah,
we were
they
there.
did. Yeah.
They're strange. These movie people, they're so good.
nothing they can't
They're
do.
so good at what they do. It's incredible. Have you ever been to Olympia?
No.
It's so good.
Yeah, it sounds like a laugh.
And you don't get a pint. Well, you can get a pint glass. Like, beginner's mistake. Do not get a pint glass.
Yeah.
You can get a half pint glass, right? Also schoolboy error, schoolgirl error. You want to get a third of a pint glass. That's what you can get. So you get a third of a pint everywhere. So because you want to taste as many beers as you can.
Absolutely, yeah.
Things there are thousands of beers, right? But if you have like 30 thirds, that's 10 pints, man. And it's so funny because you go through the day and like by 2-3 o'clock, everybody's like. I mean, nobody's speaking, but they forget to go home. I think that's why it lasts so long. It's on for a couple of weeks. Just because people don't even know. Anyway, what did you learn? You learned how to Morris dance.
Sort of, yeah.
Come on. Pretty
Sort of.
good, mate.
I'm not much of a dancer.
Think you're a natural.
He's really good. Disco Morris.
Disco Morris.
That's what it is.
Little Disco Morris, yeah.
Disco Morris.
Trying to drag Morris dancing into the 20th century. I don't know.
So you had to go. I mean, you carried it off.
He's really good.
You also had to go at beekeeping in the film.
Yeah, I loved that.
Yeah, now your little eyes are lighting up there.
I did really like that. I got to spend an afternoon.
Yeah.
With a master beekeeper.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he was telling me all about the bees and stuff like that, and I got to pick them up and hold them.
Right, and then you were so taken with beekeeping, you thought about maybe carrying
I
on?
was thinking I could get into
Not
this.
the Morris dancing.
Not the Morris dancing. No, I did enough Morris dancing to last me a lifetime, but the beekeeping, I was like, yeah, I can see why people...
Yeah.
I've been a beekeeper for a couple of years now.
Oh, now come. I know
I'm
you.
enjoying it.
Now you have.
I'm going to get another one.
Chime away.
You ruined my joke.
All right. Oh,
You and your big dinger.
sorry. The ginger dinger, the ex-ginger dinger. So off you go again. We can cut this.
I've been a beekeeper for a couple of
No
years
way.
now. Yeah, I'm thinking of getting another one.
Hey! That'll look great in the edit. Honestly, this whole interview will look much better in the edit. I promise you. Right, what about the gang? Because it was a film, it was a gang show. What was it like hanging out with the gang?
Lovely.
What about befores and afters?
Befores and afters. Well, no, there wasn't a lot of that. There was a few strolls over to the pub, weren't there?
Yeah.
To the pub that we weren't filming in over the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we had a really good time. We shot it during the summer.
Yeah, it was that lovely summer.
I don't get to do that very often. I feel like I'm always shooting something in the winter and making it look like it's summer, which is awful. You're freezing in shorts and
I've done that,
t-shirt and flip-flops.
And also, this is one of the few films your kids can watch.
Yes.
With your permission, I'm sure they can watch whatever they want if they get hold of the remote.
Yeah. I don't know if they will. Anything that I'm involved with, naturally, they're just sort of like, oh, no, I can't be
I
bothered.
know, it's about my daughter's the same.
Well, come on, give him some advice, because your kids are obviously younger than Martin. So, how does that work?
All I've ever been, apart Wuthering Heights is the first time she said you were good in it. I'm just
Well,
embarrassing.
maybe that was just the case. Because you are really good in Wuthering Heights. I think you've always been good in everything. But any tips for the youngster comparatively?
Go easy on Dad. Really,
Well,
we're not there just to embarrass them.
Yeah, I mean, I was on the one show on Friday, just there, and Claire texted me, my wife texted me just before I went on, saying I asked Jude, my youngest, if he wanted to watch, and he sort of huffed and went, "What time?" So when I got home, and she said no, they didn't bother. I said, did the kids watch? She went, no, it was just me and the dog. I went, all right, fair enough. And when I got home, I started going to them. I was really worried about being on live television. It's so nerve-wracking. The only thing that got me through it was knowing that you guys were watching and supporting me, because you're such a great support to your dads.
Yeah.
And so that got me through the interview. I was going, what was your favourite bit? Like, what did you? And they were going, it was all pretty good, Dad. I mean, just all of it. And I knew they hadn't watched it.
I haven't watched it.
I went, it was bad, though. When I stood up, my trousers fell down, though, wasn't it? And they were going, what? I went, well, you obviously not watched it then, did you? So,
That was the Brits.
yeah.
Did you ever go to the Brits, by the way?
No. I would have done. I would have loved to have.
Neil and I presented one
Did you?
to Alanis Morissette, and Neil Morrissey's quite similar name, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the winner is, and he Alanis Morissette.
That probably wasn't the only reason. What year was that ish?
Oh, I don't know. Robbie Williams had just left Take That because we met him.
So 90s then?
Yeah.
96, 97, something like that. Maybe 95, 96.
And all Oasis was slagging off Blur. It was all that was going on.
It's good fun, man. Because I mean, you got a great podcast with your wife. It's really funny, man.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I love it. And you have 90s episodes, special 90s episodes.
I just always bang on about the 90s. I'm obsessed with it. That's why this is so exciting, sitting here. Because, this show and The Word and the 11 o'clock show and the Adam and Joe show, all that stuff was going on. And I was sort of 11, 12, 13
it's
at the time.
so funny, isn't it?
And I was like, I cannot wait to be a part of this. This is so exciting, and it was subversive and naughty. And by the time I became an adult, everyone was like, oh no, we all have to behave ourselves now.
Well, hang on a minute. What's interesting about you is the fact you were 11 and 12. You weren't like 15, 16, 17. And then you just sort of folded it all into the Inbetweeners, didn't you?
We sort of had one last hurrah with the Inbetweeners, I think.
Oh my gosh. What a hurrah, by the way.
Even waking up in the morning with a big breakfast and stuff like that. It was just like everyone's just up for a laugh.
Well, we can still do it. I mean, this is back. There's talk about the Inbetweeners coming up. We'll talk about that in a second if you don't mind. But Inbetweeners, there are 18 episodes. There are only 18 episodes, and then the movie, which was phenomenal, wasn't it? What a story that was. So the story I hear about that is that it was like, let's make a movie. We can make a movie. We can do it for a conservative budget. We can, it might work, it might not work. Probably make its money back. It took £71 million.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
And that's because there was such a demand for the Inbetweeners, because it came off telly like Fawlty Towers or The Office. They were 12 shows, yours was 18 shows.
Yeah.
So there was this like burning desire to get back some more Inbetweeners action in people's lives.
I remember when we were getting those figures of the money and stuff like that, and I was just like, I didn't know anything. So I was like, is that good? Is that good? Are we okay? And they were going, yeah, it's really good. I was going, all right, brilliant. Yeah, great.
Well, it's the best that there was. It was the record opening for a UK comedy, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Was it?
No, and then Inbetweeners 2 smashed your own record.
Did it?
Yeah, 100%.
I think it did a little bit less.
No, I think the opening weekend was more.
Oh, okay.
But the movie did slightly less. And it wasn't just the UK, it was a worldwide thing. So the Inbetweeners travels, man.
Yeah, we tried to put it out in America, and that was like Spinal Tap. We did like a sort of PR. We did a PR thing, and we were a group of boys who nobody knew or cared about, and we were going, oh, you should watch this film. We did sort of special screenings for people, where basically only homeless people turned up because they wanted to sort of come in for a little while. Yeah, that was an absolute disaster. They didn't really get it in America, but they loved it here.
I watched it last night.
Really?
Yeah, I just watched it last night because you were coming in. Because I see
the film?
Yeah, I watched Inbetweeners last night.
Brilliant.
It's great, man. I mean, it's
is.
just what life is like when you're that, or was like. Not anymore. You talk about that as well on your podcast, don't you?
Yeah. You got to behave yourself, haven't you?
Well, it's not so much them behaving themselves. It's like that's the way it is now.
Yeah.
And you're sort of raging at the machine of Gen Z, but for on their behalf, if you like. Do you know what I mean? That's the dichotomy, isn't it?
I think they should be having more fun.
Yeah.
Boring kids these days. They're so sensible.
Nobody lets themselves down like we used to.
Exactly.
No, Friday night is ballet, ice skating.
Yeah, they've all got stuff going on.
Football if you're really going for it.
My kids, my youngest plays ice hockey, and I take him over the ice rink quite a lot, so he can get his hours in ice skating. And I did see a group of, they must have been about 15, 16. And they were the cool kids. I knew they were. They were all the boys were all handsome and stuff, and they looked like they probably played football and whatnot. And it was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and they turned up at the ice rink, and I was like, what are you doing? Like, they must have just been at school going, oh yeah, guys, we're all going to hit the ice rink tonight, yeah? Yeah, okay, yeah, after school, yeah, I'll see you there. And I was like, I wasn't the cool kid at school, but I wouldn't have looked up to them. I've been like, you're a bunch of nerds.
Try and get with the ice skating gang.
Yeah. It's like, you're meant to be hanging out at the shop trying to get someone to buy you some beer or something.
Yeah, some diamond whale.
Yeah.
But having said that, you do need the calm before the storm. I think it's due. I think it's happening. I think the Brits on Saturday was amazing. It was like the beginning of something.
Something's going to snap.
Something snapping. It's like
really?
1976, 1977 with punk. You need these periods. Everything's cyclical, isn't it?
Yeah. I think there's a valve that needs to be released, definitely.
It's so funny when Gen Z or teenagers or whatever are literally looking to the ice for various things. And then our lot, punking up Wuthering Heights. It's like, you could do this if you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay, we've got to talk about Wuthering Heights, that's all right. Because it's just like, what's it been like? What's the journey like? You steal the whole movie, my friend.
I'm not so. I can't say I agree with that, but
I knew by the way, I knew you were going to say that. Because that's what you say.
Well, because I think Margot, Robbie, and
Martha
Jacob
Robbie.
Elordi, they are. They're at the height of their powers.
Yeah.
They're
I know all that.
Just blown away.
I know all that. But you steal the film. Absolutely. What you do, your range is extraordinary. You went for it, didn't you?
I had a great part and a really clear director. Emerald knows exactly. Any film set, everybody just wants to know what the director wants, don't they? And because Emerald wrote it and was directing it, and she knows exactly what she wants from every single shred of it.
And is part of that the genius of getting that out of you, letting you off the leash?
A bit, yeah. I was let off the leash a bit.
And is that instilling you with confidence, or do you have that in your locker anyway? Do you take that and it's up to a director whether they want it or not, or does she say, Martin, you can go for it here, it's fine? How does that work?
It's a sort of, I think you just kind of it's not like a written permission or something. You just kind of read the room, see if it's okay. And I'm sort of naturally quite facetious anyway, so I'm always.
Well, mate, you haven't seen it, have you? It's like, the film is great.
He is. He's money in the bank.
Yeah,
He's just
but this is
brilliant.
different.
I've worked with him.
Yeah, and I know you're going to say that, but I bet you. I bet you still. Well, maybe you won't be, but honestly, I've known Martin forever. You watch this, you go, where's this Martin Clunes been?
What's awful about him as well, working with him, is that and I mean this lovingly, is that he's absolutely amazing, like on camera. And when as soon as the cameras roll, he's ready to go. As soon as they yell cut, he's then mucking about, making everyone laugh,
which is super annoying.
And I can't switch it off as good as you.
Yeah,
I am really annoying.
Yeah, you're also really
Especially if an actress is crying and they say cut.
I can see the clips of her being played of the new film. It's great. How long did it take to make Mother's Pride? I thought it was about bread, by the way. It's not about bread. They should put that on the poster. It's not about bread. It's about booze. Did you think that at all?
Yeah, it wasn't called Mother's Pride when we did it. Did it? Was it?
I mean, how chuffed would Mother's Pride be? Free advert, free nationwide ad campaign, isn't it?
Possibly.
Yeah, if they want to get in touch,
They sponsored all the bread.
send us some more bread or something. That'd be great.
Yeah. Have you had? Did you get a premiere? Where's the premiere? What's going on?
There was going to be one, but there isn't now.
Oh, come on! Why not? Jeez,
It's a British, low-budget British film. Is that, that's how we operate?
No, hang on a minute. You can't get that over on me, mate. The producer Fisherman's Friend made this. For the premiere of Fisherman's Friends, they had it in the village in Cornwall. You know that because it's the same village where you made Doc Martin.
Yeah.
They're having you. I bet they have one. They just haven't told you about it.
They've gone to a different pub.
Yeah,
had that happen
maybe
before.
I've not invited. Yeah.
Yeah, just us.
We've got to talk about Inbetweeners and about the fact that it's all over the papers again today. Yeah. Probably because you're around, probably because you've been talking about it. It's coming back. There's a deal been signed. We know that Netflix will sign millions. They want franchises like this. They get the original writers back. Then the writers run the show. We know what happened with The Office. We know what happened with Fargo. Fargo was a movie. It then ran for these 5 amazing. They can do this with franchises. Inbetweeners is back. You know the guys who originated it. You worked for them for ages. You probably on your phone now. Probably got a WhatsApp group going. I don't know what's going on. But what's happening?
I know as much as you.
No, you don't.
Know more, I really don't.
That's just not true, is it, mate? It's just not true. It's like me saying to you, you know as much about Virgin Radio as I do. It's just not true.
If you've not noticed already, I'm not media trained. If someone asks me a question, I'll just answer it.
Fair enough.
The best.
I love that.
Is it coming back?
I've not. Listen, I'll show you my bank account afterwards. I've not signed a big money deal or anything. I'd remember that.
No.
I'd absolutely
What
remember.
have you heard then?
I've heard what you've heard. I've heard that the boys that wrote it and created it have got the rights back, and that means that they're now free to be able to do more stuff with
Right.
So they're looking for young actors to play.
It might be. Yeah, it might be a reboot. It might be a musical. It might be a cartoon. They're free to use the IP, I guess.
Would you be up for it? Are you up for it?
I've got lots of reasons to do it and lots of reasons to leave it. So I genuinely don't know.
Right.
Like I say, I've not formally been asked. I've not actually been. There's been.
Others have.
Well, that's. Don't think I'm not thinking that
I'm
either.
playing the Doctor.
Is that right?
Single parent?
Pardon?
Single parent doctor?
Yeah, single parent, punchy Doctor.
You gotta have the vulnerability. Gotta. But it's not a hell yeah then.
It's not. No. And I do. Because obviously, it's amazing that there's still this excitement about this TV show that we did. That I think it was 2013, the last time we brought a film out, and people are still, as soon as they get a sniff, and the papers go, "Oh, they're making more Inbetweeners," everyone gets excited. Yeah. But I do feel like the bringer of doom. I meet people on the street now, and they're like, "Oh, it's great news about the Inbetweeners coming back," and I go, I'm not sure, mate.
Really?
I don't think it is.
With Men Behaving Badly all the time. People say, "So is it coming back?"
Is it coming back?
It is coming back.
Yeah.
Or I read something
And so
in the mail online.
would that come back?
I don't think so. No, I mean we're in our 60s. It's post-Utri. You can't talk about Kylie Minogue's bottom anymore.
No, but you can talk about other things. That'll be.
You still do though, constantly.
As funny and cleverer, and Philip Glenister came on a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
We were talking about A Life from Mars coming back.
Yeah, great.
And he's the same. It's like everyone's about, but not quite sure. I think that comes because Mock the Week's back. And Sarah Pascoe was on the show on Friday, and she was saying, for a while, their internal jury was out whether they should do it or not. And there comes a point when you go, it's all right to do it. Is it an it's all right thing? If it was all right, would you do it? If you felt it was all right, would you do it?
If it was funny, if
Yeah.
it was good, if it
That's
was well
it,
written.
yeah,
But
that's-
the thing is, no one will take a punt and write pay to get the thing written first.
Right.
So
But then you watch
chicken
things
egg.
like Shrinking with Harrison Ford, and it's all so clever and brilliant, and it's doing great numbers. It's get the right writers in the right room, and you're halfway there, I would imagine.
Well, that's what Ian and Damon do. They write the show, and a lot of people think I'm funny because of what they've written.
Yeah.
And I love it.
You are
I love
funny.
working.
It's more
with
of a yes now, isn't it?
them. I love working with them. I love the boys. It's the best job in the world making the Inbetweeners, by the way. All we do is muck around.
Yeah.
And if there's a TV show or a film at the end of the day, then that's just a bonus.
Oh, it's getting warmer, isn't it? warmer. That's good. And you've started the whole Memory Haven badly coming out against that, mate, on social media. It's all working out very well for us, this is. Anyway, the reason you want to talk about this amazing film, which is done brilliant. It's all about the test screenings. I said to the gang earlier.
How do you know about that and we don't?
Yeah.
Because I did it.
Got
because
influence, haven't you?
because I just do
It's
this
a high
every
up.
day. I just
Yeah.
do it every day, and you learn things. And I know that when I hear ads on the radio for a film, it's not because they're worried about it. Because if they're worried about it, they stop spending money on it.
Yeah.
It's because they believe in it. Because the test numbers are good. You're on here. I'm seeing posters for it everywhere on the tube. They're spending money on this. We know that they do that. Four Weddings and a Funeral cost £2.1 million to make. They spent £24 million promoting it because they knew it was good. And that's what's going on with your film, my friends.
Well, when we brought the first Inbetweeners film out, we didn't do any test screenings or anything like that. I don't think we were that confident.
Yeah,
we were
but-
just like, if we can just trick people into going into the cinema, then, if they hate it when they come out, they've already bought a ticket.
Did you
so
go and
it's-
see it in the cinema?
I went to the premiere of it. That's the only time I've ever seen it.
Right, because famously Guy Ritchie snuck into loads of lock stock screenings. Not screenings, actual,
Yeah.
paid a ticket, just went and hid and went to, this is going to be all
I
right.
heard that Wills and Kate went to see the Inbetweeners. I don't know if it's true or not. I saw it in the paper years ago.
The guy who bought the car gave it to us to auction off for, I think it was for Ukraine or NHS. It was either COVID NHS auction
Right.
or Ukraine disasters emergency auction. And it raised an absolute fortune.
Wow.
And the guy, I don't know how he got it, but he said, I've got the car. I went, no, you haven't. He said, yes, I have. And he had. And he gave it to us. It raised so much money. Yeah.
It's the
Brilliant.
awful car.
Yes,
It's a terrible car.
but people love Inbetweeners. They love Wuthering Heights. Hopefully they're going to love Mother's Pride. Mother's Pride in cinemas this Friday. If you're watching this on Friday or over the weekend of TFI Unplugged episode 5, it's this weekend. It's out now, guys. Congratulations on the podcast. For people who want to listen to the podcast, what's it called again?
It's called, I've got the Buckley's podcast at the moment. That's the one I do with my wife.
Because you're building the Buckley's brand.
Building the Buckley's branch.
Yeah, up against the Beckhams and things like that.
Unbeknownst to her. But we're actually going on tour. We're taking it on tour. We're in the Palladium this Thursday.
Oh, you don't mess about, do you? Jeez.
And then we're going up and down the country sort of April.
How's that looking, numbers-wise?
No idea.
Don't
know.
Don't want to know.
But I know there's tickets available and plenty of them. So go and,
Martin, what are you
go
up
and
to
treat
this summer?
yourself.
This summer we're having our bucket. We had a fair for 10 years on our farm.
Yes.
It was a dog and pony show.
Uh-huh.
So we're coming back this year to raise money for Dorset County Hospital.
Oh, yes, of course.
And the tickets just went live yesterday on the website.
How do people get those? What's the website?
That's the website buckhamfair.com.
Buckham Fair, carefully I say it, buckhamfair.com. All
Yeah,
right.
And we're having as a proper Kennel Club dog show, fun fair, trade stands, and a festival of heavy horses.
proper.
Big.
Why don't you have a screening of Mother's Pride? That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
It's in August, the 2nd.
Yeah, you throw it on
Chuck
a
it
night.
in.
We do all that kind of stuff. And in the film, you do talk about festivals. You talk about going to Glastonbury for £8.
Yes.
Have you been to Glastonbury ever?
I have been to Glastonbury for no pounds. We met. We met Michael Eavis at an agricultural show and we
Yeah.
was just sucked up to him all day.
Yeah.
And we had a really smart horse lorry in the time. We parked it in his farmyard next to the police horses.
Love it.
We saw, it was a rainy time, we saw ELO singing
Oh my
Mr.
gosh.
Blue Sky in the rain.
Sunday afternoon.
The whole experience, yeah, rain, mud, everything. But then the lorry had underfloor heating.
Yeah, of course. it did.
Philippa was
Yeah,
having a nap. She went, "Oh, this music." I said, "Love, it's Glastonbury."
Comes with the
I
territory.
know. I was watching Dad's Army.
So funny. James, have you Glastonbury?
No, I've not been to. I've only ever been to one
Did
festival.
you get your tickets for Oasis?
I did, yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, I got to see him a couple of times last year.
Nice.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Oh, hang on. You had a bit of previous there.
Well, because they announced the tickets when we were shooting the
Yeah.
film, and he was on the phone trying to
Yeah,
get the
yeah.
tickets.
So you went
the
to see him
whole
how many
time.
times?
I went to see him a couple of times. Went to Cardiff. Went to the second night in Cardiff, and I went to one of the Wembley ones in.
Yeah, I went to the Wembley once.
Man, it was so.
How were they different, Cardiff and Wembley?
Good. how were they different? I don't think they were. I think they were so tight.
Yeah.
They really did take it seriously. Yeah. They really were.
It was great, wasn't it?
Because I imagine, even though those two guys are probably the coolest people on the planet, I imagine they were going, this better be good.
Yeah.
We better make this actually good, because a lot of people are excited about this.
Yeah.
And it was brilliant.
It was brilliant.
Absolutely.
How loud were the crowd?
Oh, it was just a great big sing-along.
No, it was
like
2
2
hours. You can turn
hours.
the sound down on the stage, but you can't turn the crowd down. The crowd was the loudest crowd I've ever heard in my life.
But cast as well, and Richard Ashcroft.
Richard Ashcroft.
It was amazing. I could not believe my luck. I really couldn't.
Good for you. Best gig ever?
I think it was the best. The first time I saw them was in 2002. I think it was at Finsbury Park, and I'd seen them a couple of times after that. I think that was the best they sounded, and it was. They played all the songs everyone wanted to hear as well. The set list was so great.
Yeah, best gig ever. Before you go, we are Rock and Roll Station, of course.
Oh gosh, maybe Stevie Wonder, maybe BB King, maybe Ry Cooder. I don't know.
Come on, it's sounding good to me, isn't it? That's my playlist sorted for the weekend. I forgot about those guys. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Really interesting to meet you. Love the podcasts.
Great.
It's so lo-fi and low-key. It's hilarious.
I've been watching this as well. So you had Steve in the other day.
Yeah. He was great, wasn't he?
He's a real hero of mine. He's absolutely brilliant.
Hero. Martin, great to see you again.
You too. Yes,
thanks for coming in. Really appreciate it.
Cheers, thank you.
Mother's Pride is out in the cinemas this Friday if you're listening, this weekend if you're watching, last weekend if you aren't watching soon enough. I don't blaming know.